Again, it kind of goes back to that. If stuff's not looking right and I really don't like the way it's functioning or looking, I'm probably going to change it. I'm a little bit of perfectionist. Sometimes I really don't even like a lot of the work that I do. Like here again, see the stairs aren't going to line up. So, you know, I'm going to take them out. No, I won't stop. What's up, guys? Naderade here, hanging out today. Going to play a little bit of the forest. Going to do something a little bit different, guys. We're going to have fun today. We're going to do a little bit of commentating on my epic build series. If you guys aren't familiar, I'm doing an epic build series in the forest creative mode. I'm trying to build Helms Deep. It's going pretty good so far. I think this is my 8th episode. But guys, check it out. This is what we're doing. We're building huge walls, man. And a part of building huge walls is messing up. Dude, I mess up so many times, it's crazy. Like, I think right here in just a minute I'm going to be having to redo a lot of stuff that I just, you know, guys, I'm kind of hard on myself. I don't like a lot of the stuff that I do, and if I don't like it, I'm going to change it. So, this ends, they're not coming together the way I would like for them to, so you know what, it's demo time, and a lot of times you got to do that. I got a comment in my comment section several weeks ago. Somebody's asking about kind of where did the idea come from. Really, it's just from other YouTubers, man. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of other YouTubers that play the same games, and just a lot of cool guys out there that are doing this for a living, and I think it's pretty epic. And one of the guys that I really like to watch, his name is Broadbent, and he's got a really cool channel. I'll put the link down in the description. He's got a lot of good tips. He's got a lot of good info if you guys are looking to just play the regular game, or if you're looking to kind of get into the creative build series. Check out his stuff. It's all really good. And that's kind of where I drew a lot of inspiration from. That and a lot of the Minecraft builders who are doing just epic stuff, guys. Phenomenal builds. It's crazy. But anyway, guys, here we go. We got it. I'm playing with ModAPI. If you haven't figured that out, that's why I'm flying and got that little menu that pops up. What that menu does and what ModAPI has allowed me to do is to do it a little bit better job of like reaching places that I need to reach and kind of getting to places that I need to get by being able to fly around and not having to like go all the way around, climb up a mountain, or do whatever. And so what I did a few frames ago was setting it to night, because when I'm doing some of my thumbnail drops, like my ghost blueprints, I think that's what they're called, it's a lot easier to see them at nighttime. And when you're doing some kind of specific stuff like platforming or rocks is a little bit different. And here again, right here, I just changed my graphics setting to M1A1. If you guys have seen Slipgator or any of those guys, when they played some of their videos of their series of the forest, they would always talk about changing their settings to M1A1 to help them see in the caves and at night times and stuff like that. So that's just another kind of quick tip that I've kind of figured out about, you know, as I'm building this, and kind of helps out with my process, at least being able to visualize where I'm going and what I need to do. But yeah, and again, it's pretty much, it gets into a little bit of a repetitive pattern where I'm building primarily with the rock wall. And you kind of, if you've done any kind of building, you know that can be one of the most frustrating things to do, is to build with the rocks. But right now, you know, I'm kind of just adjusting stairs. And again, it kind of goes back to that. If stuff's not looking right and I really don't like the way it's functioning or looking, I'm probably going to change it. I'm a little bit of perfectionist. Sometimes I really don't even like a lot of the work that I do. Like here again, see the stairs aren't going to line up. So, you know, I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to do them a little bit better. I'm going to put them in another place that kind of keeps the flow smooth, because I really kind of want it to feel like this is an actual place. Like, I'm trying to build, you know, Helms Deep, and kind of, to me, what Helms Deep would look like in the forest. And I guess to answer another question that I kind of had gotten is, how did I come up with Helms Deep? And as I was playing through the actual story mode one time, I came to this area and I saw the little river with the kind of mountainish kind of things on both sides, and I was like, man, that would make a really epic place to build a base or like a castle or something. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, well, what about Helms Deep? I think that would be kind of cool to try to make, and that's kind of how I got into it, building this Helms Deep. It's been a pretty cool build so far. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have liked some of the other videos. This is, you know, my 8th video. And again, if you guys have have any experience building in the forest, you know how frustrating it can be, especially with like the rock walls and stuff not lining up. But I've had a really good time. I've learned so much, and if there's anything that I'm kind of missing, like if you see little tips and tricks that maybe I don't know about, please leave them in the comment section, because I'm always looking to improve. I don't claim to know how to do it all, or do it to the best that it probably should be. So let's help each other out, guys. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know, and I would really appreciate it, and we can help each other out. If there's any questions or any things that maybe I'm doing that you don't know why I did it or how I did it, you know, ask me a question in the comment section, and I'll see if I can get back to you guys. I enjoy, you know, just kind of chatting with people and getting to hear their feedback, and maybe giving some positive feedback, and kind of that's what I'm all about, is just being a good gamer. And again, you know, if you've done any kind of building in any other game like The Forest or Minecraft or whatever, it can be a little bit repetitive sometimes. So I suggest that if you're gonna try epic builds or any kind of building, you know, music goes a long way in helping me kind of figure out, get into a good rhythm and a good flow. I know I follow a lot of people like Slipgator, who's a huge Minecraft builder, and Corrales, and some of these other guys, and you know, from what I can gather from a lot of their videos, they talk about, you know, just getting into a good workflow, having a really good kind of musical selection goes a long way in helping be able to put forward some really good effort and get a lot of good stuff done. And another big part of trying to do these build series is to try to make them as best as you can. I try to cover up seams where I can. As you guys can see, we're coming along that right side wall is a little bigger than it should be in the game or in the actual movie, you know, if you're thinking about the movie. And here's another kind of tip, like when I set up my foundations, if you can, make sure to kind of bury them under the ground, because it kind of helps the whole look of the project to look pretty smooth. You know, you can auto snap it to that nice square platform, and I think it helps to make it look really, really nice. And then lay your rock walls along the perimeter like that. They'll automatically snap. 9 times out of 10, they'll snap perfect to the platform and not follow the contour of the ground. And so here again, this is the door part, and I'm kind of figuring out this little trim area, and I really want it to make it look like a door, so it's inset a little bit, but it's also got that seam in the center. And again, it's just kind of lay it down and snap it out. Really, it's just following, fixing where it gets a little bit squirrely, and just following your pattern all the way up. And another big key to this thing is, guys, is patience, patience, patience. You know, for people that build, you can do a lot of in-game building in some other games. You know, you gotta have patience for this stuff, and you know, it's not gonna always go the way you plan it. So just kind of be flexible as well, and you know, the sky's the limits after that, guys. But anyways, guys, that's a little bit about my process and kind of how I approach a building project in the Forest creative mode. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that like button, and check out some of my other videos. If you like this one, I'm sure you'll like the other ones. And guys, I appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me that you guys even watch this video, and leave me a comment so I can get to know you guys. Let me know kind of where you're from, or you know, what you're doing, what kind of games you like to play. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.